I'll say it as a fan and nothing else. It is about damn time that Drew Brees takes his rightful place among the legends in Canton. It is officially confirmed that the greatest quarterback in New Orleans Saints history will be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame on August 8th. Watching Brees get the gold jacket is the emotional victory this city deserves after he gave us everything during his tenure. And honestly, the more details come out, the harder it is to ignore what is going on behind the scenes. Hit the like button, subscribe, and drop your city below. Let's get into it. Football fans across Louisiana are celebrating today as the legendary quarterback Drew Brees is officially set to be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Brees arrived in New Orleans back in 2006, immediately transforming a struggling franchise into a consistent winner while serving as a beacon of hope for a city rebuilding after Hurricane Katrina. He delivered our first and only Super Bowl championship in 2009, creating memories that remain etched in our hearts forever. The formal induction ceremony will take place on Saturday, August 8, 2026 in Canton, Ohio, as Brees joins the prestigious class of 2026, alongside icons like Larry Fitzgerald and Luke Kuechly. The preseason action kicks off 2 days earlier on August 6th when the Carolina Panthers face the Arizona Cardinals. For those of us who watched him navigate every snap, this honor feels long overdue and deeply personal. It serves as a profound reminder of the grit, leadership, and grace he displayed during his storied tenure in black and gold. Here's what people are missing when they reflect on this legacy, though. While the ceremony rightfully focuses on his individual brilliance, we must consider how the organization's current direction under head coach Kellen Moore contrasts with the high standards Brees established during his playing days. Seeing a hero reach the Hall of Fame naturally makes us look at the state of the roster today. As we prepare to watch our team under a new regime, it begs the question of whether the current offensive philosophy can truly replicate the high-octane production that defined the Brees era, or if we are watching a fundamental shift in team identity that ignores the blueprint he left behind for everyone in the front office to follow. The most surprising reality regarding this induction is that it highlights just how much our franchise identity has shifted since we moved on from the Brees era to the current Kellen Moore regime. This moment arrived because Brees finished his career with 80,358 passing yards and 571 touchdowns, numbers that defied the logic of his 2005 shoulder injury, which almost derailed his career entirely before he signed with us in 2006. We saw similar transitions when legends like Archie Manning left, but Brees redefined the professional ceiling for our city during its most desperate decade. Here's the thing nobody wants to say. The front office views this ceremony as a massive distraction from the intense pressure facing Kellen Moore to prove that his offensive scheme can modernize a roster that has struggled with consistency since the championship window closed. Behind closed doors, our coaches are surely analyzing how to replicate that singular Brees leadership while integrating new personnel, knowing full well that fans expect a return to the postseason standard established 15 years ago. While other teams like the New York Jets under Aaron Glenn or the Tennessee Titans under Robert Saleh are undergoing their own massive structural overhauls, our leadership understands that the ghost of number 9 looms over every snap taken at the facility. They know that if the offense fails to move the chains this September, the comparisons between Moore and our legendary retired quarterback will become deafeningly loud. It is a delicate balance of honoring the past while fighting for relevance in a league where success is never guaranteed. As we look at the 2026 landscape, the front office is clearly prioritizing long-term stability to avoid the kind of chaotic rebuilds that have recently defined the Denver Broncos under Sean Payton, keeping our expectations grounded yet firm as the new season finally nears. The impending induction of Drew Brees into the Pro Football Hall of Fame serves as a profound reminder that we are witnessing a new era under head coach Kellen Moore. While we honor the legends of our past, this moment provides the perfect backdrop to assess our current trajectory as we approach the preseason. The stakes for this team are crystal clear because we are finally moving away from stagnant offensive schemes to a modern, aggressive philosophy that mirrors the efficiency Brees demanded for so many years. With this transition in leadership, we expect significant shifts in the depth chart as Moore emphasizes versatility in the backfield and a more dynamic passing attack. This tactical evolution will directly impact our salary cap management as we look to prioritize playmakers who fit this high-speed system rather than relying on heavy, traditional formations that have hindered our recent progress. And that changes everything regarding how we attack our division rivals. When we line up against the Falcons, who are now under the direction of Kevin Stefanski, our ability to stretch the field will be the defining factor in determining our playoff viability. We no longer have the luxury of slow starts or conservative play calling, especially with the demanding schedule we face this fall. By establishing a modern identity early in the preseason, we put the rest of the NFC South on notice that our team is no longer satisfied with mediocrity. This strategic pivot is not just about nostalgia for our golden years, but about building a credible threat capable of securing a postseason berth. We possess the talent to dominate, and with a focused, intelligent approach to game management, our path to the playoffs becomes much more achievable in a league where tactical precision is the ultimate separator between success and disappointment this coming season. The hiring of Kellen Moore as our new head coach presents a fascinating gamble for a franchise looking to reclaim its former glory. The primary upside is undeniable because Moore brings a high-octane, innovative offensive philosophy that modernized attacks in Dallas and Philadelphia. By focusing on aggressive vertical spacing and creative play calling, he provides our offense with the tactical versatility needed to compete in a rapidly evolving NFC South. However, the glaring risk remains his relative lack of experience as a primary head coach. Critics argue that managing an entire roster and handling high-pressure defensive decisions differ significantly from coordinating an offense. League observers and media pundits are currently split on whether his schematic brilliance will translate into the leadership stability required for a long-term rebuild. Some rival teams suggest that while our offense may light up the scoreboard, we could face significant growing pains while Kellen adapts to the full scope of head coaching responsibilities. Let's be real. This transition represents a significant departure from our traditional identity, requiring patience from a fan base accustomed to the veteran stability that defined the Breeze era. Here is where I land on this. I believe this move is exactly the jolt we needed to force a shift in our organizational culture. While I share the valid concerns regarding his transition to the big chair, his track record for maximizing quarterback production suggests we are finally prioritizing modern professional standards. We have spent enough time dwelling on the past, and it is time to embrace a system that forces other teams to play on our terms. If he can bridge the gap between his schematic talent and effective locker room management, we will see a rejuvenated squad that is genuinely capable of making noise in the playoffs once again. Watching Drew Brees take his rightful place in Canton serves as a powerful reminder of the standard we expect from our beloved franchise. Seeing such a historic milestone unfold as Kellen Moore steps in to lead this team signals a definitive turning point for our organization, bridging the gap between our greatest golden age and a promising new chapter. And the more I look at this, the clearer it becomes that our identity is being rebuilt with a focus on high-level efficiency and discipline. You should feel immense pride and optimism heading into this season, not just because of the nostalgia Breeze brings back to our hearts, but because the foundation he laid remains the blueprint for success here. His legacy proves that when we rally together as a city, our potential is limitless. We have reached a point where the expectations are high because we have tasted the ultimate success before, and this roster is being groomed to chase that same elite level once again. Embracing these deep roots provides the stability we need to navigate the evolving landscape of the modern NFL with confidence. It is a special time to be a witness to this evolution as we honor the past while charging toward a brand new future. Now, I want to hear from you. Considering the legacy Drew Brees established, which current player on the Saints roster do you think has the best chance to carry that same leadership torch into the postseason this year? If you enjoyed the video, do not forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. Who Dat? I'll see you in the next one. Leave a comment below with your bold predictions for the upcoming playoffs, because I am genuinely curious to hear what you think about our team's potential for a deep championship run.